Good morning, everyone. Happy Galactic Thursday. Welcome to your message from the stars, tuning into the galactics. I'm excited to see what they have in store for us today. Also, we have the new moon today. We have a new moon, so the new moons can be really significant for a lot of people. There are a lot of people that say the new moon is actually more powerful, more disrupting than the full moon. Again, it goes either way, especially if you are a female with a cycle, with a menstrual cycle, and you notice that your cycle links up to the new moon or the full moon. That can make the energetics of that moon even more powerful for you. So just notice what's happening for you in this new moon. It's a very beautiful energy, actually. It does follow this energy of this repose that Spirit was talking about yesterday. So really take the time to tune in to self today would be a really good thing. What is it you need? What do you feel? What's going to help balance your energy? What is in your greatest good? All of that kind of stuff, okay? All right, so getting into the message today, I'm going to tune in to my galactic friends and see who's here and what they have to share. So just hold on one moment. Okay, this is coming from Shaham again, one of my main guides. He is talking about disinformation campaigns, and that unfortunately disinformation campaigns are still a real thing and still happening with ET galactic disclosure. So he's saying, again, we have to reiterate how important it is that you tune into the energy of your own heart portal and really find your truth there. Because again, remember, a lot of the galactics are trying to come through independently to each and every one of us as like a guide, as a guiding light, to bring through this disclosure for you specifically. What are you feeling in connection to them? What insights are they bringing you? And again, they're bringing it through dream state. They're bringing it through that intuition aspect. Some of you might be actually seeing them. Some might be communicating in meditations. Maybe you're communicating through dowsing rods or pendulums, cards. Again, they're wanting to bring in that communication with you so that you can see through the kind of field of lies within disclosure, because disclosure is happening and it will continue to happen more because we're meant to be on this galactic level of consciousness. But there's still this like distortion in it. So they're just like, just be wary of this distortion. Be wary of anything super extreme and also anything that's really fear-inducing about it. True disclosure is not meant to be fear-inducing at all. It is meant to help humanity. It is meant to uplift humanity and help us move in the direction we want to go. We cannot do that through fear. Fear energy does the absolute opposite. So if you feel that your energetics are kind of really steeped in fear with this whole thing, it's kind of like get back to your own frequency first and then kind of look at it with fresh eyes. See what resonates in a positive way, what resonates in a negative way, okay? Because again, there's a lot of like trickiness being played out in our, like even with different AI videos. Not everything you see on video is real either, right? AI has gotten so good that they can have all these kind of ET disclosure videos, galactic disclosure videos, and they're not real, right? Whereas some other ones are. So discernment is really key right now. They're saying, please keep that at the forefront of your mind. It's very imperative. Okay, I'm going to see what else there is. Interesting. They're also talking about the moon, and there's a lot of theories that like the moon is hollow, the moon is fake, the moon is not natural, lots of different things about the moon. There's also legends, that I've read this before, of the moon not having been in our sky at a certain time. There was a time where there was no moon, and then there was a time where there was a moon. And these are in like ancient scrolls or ancient scripts or ancient like carvings or something. Anyways, what he's telling me though, he's like, the moon is not so nefarious as it's made out to be. He said the moon has a purpose for life on your planet. You feel the energetics of the moon for a reason. Interesting, it's new moon today, of course. There's a reason why the moon interacts with us in the way that it does. The moon is not a negative. There are interpretations and he's saying inflections about the moon that are, I don't know that word. I would say kind of like warped or not quite right, but he said the essence of the moon and the energy of the moon is a sacred thing for life on our planet. So not to discount that. If we discount that, then we start to turn off the magic aspect of our connection to all things. We start to be too sciencey in the brain. And he's like, it's really important at this time that we stay in the energetics of balance between science and spirituality, between magic and structure. Like we have to bring in both of them. It's a time where we really need to embrace both. It's kind of like if we only wanted to live by a left brain philosophy, we're missing so much. And if we only live by a right brain philosophy, we're still missing so much because we're not living with a bit of structure that helps us expand more, right? We need both. We need that duality to work in this kind of cohesive unit. There's a purpose to why the moon is the moon to the sun, and the sun is the sun to the earth for the reason in which it gives all life cycles and movement, he's saying. So he's saying all of this to say don't discount the energy from the moons, like we talked about before. Interesting. Take the energetics of the moon and work with it because it allows you to open up so much more in your subconscious and in your energetics than you realize. Interesting. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Okay, and he's also saying with all the noise on your planet, so he shows me planet Earth, and above planet Earth, kind of surrounding it, is kind of like these radio frequencies, and they're very jagged. So he's saying the energetic noise that comes off our planet right now is so loud, and it's so chaotic. It would sound like, to someone who doesn't like death metal music, it would sound like death metal music, it would, right? Like, it's, and again, nothing against that music, but it's very loud and very chaotic. And he's saying that coming back to your soul, source energy, your heart energy is really important in navigating it right now because it's so easy to get pulled into the chaos and the noise and the narratives. So many narratives are spinning in all kinds of direction, creating that intensity. And he's saying really come back to self, come back to nature, come back to source, come back to the cycles, the planetary cycles. Like, tune in to the inner rhythms within you to navigate this. Don't listen to the noise. You can be aware of it for sure. Don't listen to it and take it in so that your energy becomes chaotic. Very interesting. All right. Okay, everyone, I will leave that with you for now. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful new moon. Make the most of it, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.